Hello everyone, today our topic is how to create GitHub issue from JotForm submission. So suppose we have created a form in JotForm and now whenever someone has any issue or problem, then they can fill that form. So whenever we are going to receive a new form submission from JotForm, then automatically we are going to capture the detail of that form submission and we are going to use these details to create a new issue in GitHub. So we are going to do this automatically, and for that we have to build a connection between JotForm and GitHub. So for building this connection, we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, we have to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use JotForm. In action application, I'm going to use GitHub. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen. And today we are going to see that how we can create GitHub issues from JotForm submission. So suppose we have circulated and created this form in JotForm. And now anyone can fill this form if they are facing any problem or issue with our software. Now whenever we receive a new form submission from this issue form, then we want to create a new issue in GitHub with all those details of the form submission that we have received from JotForm. And I want all this to happen automatically in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from JotForm, then automatically I want to create a new issue in GitHub. So how I'm going to do this automatically? For that, I have to use Pabbly Connect, and with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build a connection between JotForm and GitHub. So I'm going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills. So how I can build this connection? For that, I need to use Pabbly Connect, and for using Pabbly Connect, I have to open a new tab. For that, I need to search for pabbly.com/connect, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here, and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here, I want to create a new workflow. For that, I have to click here on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create GitHub issue from JotForm submission. And now I have to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab I will find all the folders that I have created in my Pabbly Connect account. And here I have this particular folder of JotForm, so I'm going to use this, and I'm going to save this workflow in this particular folder. So I have to click on create, and this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be JotForm. So I'm going to select JotForm here. And now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab. A new response will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to connect JotForm with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So for that, I'm going to use this Webhook URL. And this Webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between JotForm and Pabbly Connect. So for connecting JotForm, I have to follow all these instructions. And first I'm going to copy this Webhook URL. Now I have to take you to my JotForm. So this is the form that I'm going to use, which is issue form. And for connecting this form with Pabbly Connect, what I need to do is I need to go to settings. And here in settings, I will go to integrations. And in integration, I have to search for webhooks. So I have this option of webhooks. So I'm going to open this. And here I have to add my webhook. So first I'm going to clear this, and I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have to click on complete integration. So here I have successfully added this webhook. Now what I need to do is I need to click on finish. I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that I need to make a form submission, and for making the form submission I have to take you to JotForm first. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to publish, And I'm going to open this form in a new tab. So I'm going to click here on this button of open in new tab. And here this is my form. So I have to fill this form. So first I have to give the name. So my first name will be Damo. Last name will be user. Email will be damouser@pablitudes.com. And I'm going to give a random phone number. So first I have to give the country code, which is +91. And I'm going to type random mobile number here. So this is my random phone number. Now I have to give the project. So my project will be Pably. And now I have to give the issue title. So my issue title will be page not rendering properly. And now I have to give the issue body. So in the issue body, I'm going to give the description of my issue. So my issue body will be, I cannot open the landing page properly. It is not loading properly. So this is going to be my issue body. And now I'm going to submit this form. And here I've created this form submission. Now what I need to do is I need to take you to Pably Connect. And here in Pably Connect, we can see I have received the response. So in this response, I have the detail of the form submission that I have just created in JotForm. So in this, I have this phone number and the area code, which is +91. I have my project, which is Pably. I have the issue title, which is page not rendering properly. And I have the issue body, which is I can't open the landing page properly. It is not loading properly. And I have the email, which is damouser@pablitudes.com. I have the first name, which is Damo. I have the last name, which is user. So here I have received all this form submission, and in this form submission, I have received the issue that this user is facing. Now what I need to do is, I need to use all these details and I need to create a new issue in GitHub. So for creating the issue in GitHub, I have to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab. And here my action application is going to be GitHub. So I'm going to select GitHub here. And now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and create an issue will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect GitHub with Pably Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection and I will connect with GitHub. And for connecting GitHub, I have to scroll down and I have to click on authorize Pably. And here my connection is successful. Now what I need to do is I need to first select my owner and the repo. So I only have one owner in my GitHub account. So that is already selected. And now for the repo, I have to open this tab and I can use the repo that I want to use. So for the repo, I'm going to take you to my GitHub account. And here I'm going to use this repo of PabCon. So I'm going to select that in Pably Connect. So let's go back to Pably Connect. And this is the repo which is of PabCon. So I'm going to select this. So I have selected my repo. Now what I need to do is I have all these tabs. So I have to fill all these tabs to create a new issue in GitHub. So first I have to select the label. So for the label, I have to open this tab and I can find all these labels that I can use to create an issue in GitHub. So I'm going to use this label of bug. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to give the title. So I have received the title of my issue from my JotForm submission. So what I need to do is I need to use that response and I have to map that title here in this tab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous tabs and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I have to click here. I will open the response of JotForm. And in this, I have this issue title. So I'm going to map this. So my title is page not rendering properly. And now I have to give the body. So in the body, I'm going to give the description of my issue. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of JotForm. And here I have the description. So this is my description. So I'm going to map this. So I have mapped all these details. Now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from JotForm, that automatically all the details of that response are going to get replaced here. And I'm going to receive new details in real time. So now what I need to do is I need to give the assignee. And for the assignee, I have to open this tab. And in this tab, you'll find all the assignees that you have in your GitHub account. And you can assign this issue to any one of them. So I want to assign this to this Ashi0209. So I'm going to select that. And now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have created a new issue in my GitHub account. Now to check this, let me take you to GitHub. And here I'm going to use this repo of PabCon. So I'm going to open this. And in this repo, I'm going to go to issues. And here in issues, we can see I have created this new issue which is labeled as bug. So I'm going to open this. And here the title is page not rendering properly. And I have this body which is I can't open the landing page properly. It is not loading properly. So here we can see that I have used all the details that I have received from my JotForm and I have used those details to create a new issue in my GitHub account. So here we can see that my connection between JotForm and GitHub is working successfully, and whenever I'm going to receive a new JotForm submission, then automatically by using those details of that JotForm submission, I'm going to create a new issue in GitHub. So here I have created this issue with my JotForm submission. Now to check this in real time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my JotForm and I'm going to open this form one more time. So I'm going to click here and this is my form. So I'm going to fill this form. So my first name will be test, last name will be user, email will be testuser@pablitudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number. This is my area code and this will be my phone number. And now I have to give the project. So my project will be of Pabbly Connect. And now I have to give the issue title. So my issue will be connection issue. And now I have to give the issue body. And in the issue body, I'm going to give the description. So my description will be, I'm facing problem in connecting different applications. So this is the description of my issue and this is the issue body. Now what I need to do is I need to click on submit. And I have successfully submitted this form. Now what should happen is that automatically by capturing the details of this form submission, a new issue should be created in my GitHub account. So for checking this, I will go back to my GitHub account. I will go back to issues. And here we can see that I have created this new issue and the label of this issue is bug. And I have created this issue with the name of connection issue. So this is the title. So I'm going to open this. And here this is my issue. So the issue title is connection issue. It is assigned to Ashi0209. And this is the body of my issue, which is I'm facing problem in connecting different applications. So here I have just used these details in my JotForm submission and automatically I have used these details to create a new issue in GitHub. So here we can see that whenever I'm going to receive a new JotForm submission, then automatically by using that JotForm submission details, I'm going to create a new issue in GitHub. So this was my objective and here my automation is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have built this connection between JotForm and GitHub in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new JotForm submission, then automatically by using that JotForm submission, I'm going to create a new GitHub issue. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger and my trigger application was JotForm and my trigger event was new response. Then I have set up my action step and my action application was GitHub and my action event was create an issue. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.